Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? This is John from Drones and Planes. We're live from Manchester Airport. We're down on south side. Dual ops, 2-3 left for landings and 2-3 right for landings. Got that wrong, sorry. 2-3 left for departures and 2-3 right for landings. Weather doesn't look that great. I am in my little tent, which has sort of limited my view a little bit, but hopefully if the rain does come, it won't stop me from streaming. Hope everyone's enjoying the Saturday. Let me just run through the chat quickly. So hello to Skies Does Fun Fairs, good to see you again, mate. Hello Liam's buddy. Good afternoon, Yvonne, the hostess with the mostess. Hello, Greg. How are you doing? Good to see you, sir. Hi, Nick. Like I say, it's a little bit potentially damp. They have forecast thunderstorms, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully you can hear me and see me okay. Okie doke. You'll have to bear with me with the the plants in front of the view as well. There's another guy here that's sort of taking the spot that I wanted to go to, so this is second best. Hopefully it won't detract too much from your viewing pleasure. Like I say, I'm in my tent as well, so you might just see the top of the canopy occasionally on the short rotations. If things change, I might move the camera, but this is sort of best I can do at the minute. Yeah, I know what you mean about that song, Greg. It's stuck in my head now, but it's just something that I was going through one of these music sites looking for a theme tune to the channel, and that just seemed to fit. And it was about 4 or 5 years ago. It's just sort of nice for doing intro videos and that sort of thing, so I've kept it. Good afternoon, Al. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining. So the next departure is going to be a Ryanair going out to Beauvais, Boeing 737-800 MAX. I am on a slightly different setup today as well, so you'll have to bear with me if it's not quite right while I get used to it. You can see the tractor boys there. I'm hoping I don't get struck with the curse of the power cable like I did during the week. I think I've fixed it, but we'll soon tell. as is typical with the Mancunian forecast, the sun's come out, even though they said it was going to be torrential rain all afternoon. I'm going to be here for about 4 hours, Greg, so that's about 5 o'clock UK time. So it all depends on battery, weather, wind, etc. But yeah, I'm hoping to go for quite a longish session today. And Josh is he's at home. He's been swimming again this morning, and he's had a bit of time with his mum. She's been travelling all week. She got back late on Friday, so he decided to go and sort of have a bit of quality time with her. I think he's had enough of me all week, to be honest. So yeah, he's just chilling out at home, doing his usual Roblox stuff. Anyway, next one out is this EasyJet A320 going to Antalya. Ten years old, and the registration is Golf Echo Zulu Whiskey Lima. Hi Linda, and hello Donna, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Only been online for about 10 minutes, a little bit late starting. So I had to set up my my tent. The Tui Dreamliner has just landed, arriving from Palma, 787-800 series. And I'm pretty certain once this has got into its final braking, then the EasyJet will roll. There we go. Interesting to see which one's the next one out here. We've got the Austrian Airlines here, which is an E195, an Embraer 195, and also we've got the Gulf Air, sorry, the Q80 even, going back to Q8 City. That's an Airbus Neo. It looks like the Austrian is going first. So that's just more of a wide angle. Hello KTD, how are you doing? Nice to see you in the chat. And hello Jay, how are you doing? And good afternoon to Foggy Flyer. Side of the airport looks pretty filthy at the minute. Just hope it's not coming my way. Yeah, just having a little bit of a glitch with the internet connection at the minute. Seems to be a little bit unstable, but hopefully it'll sort itself out. Hello Ben, welcome to the chat. Hope you're well. I'm a little unsure why the internet connection's so glitchy today, because I've got pretty good signal on both the SIM cards that I use. Resolution. The curse of the Manchester Triangle. I think it looked pretty good on a Dreamliner as well, to be honest. But yeah, 737 would even be more nostalgic, I think. Used to love that livery. First ever plane I ever went on was Britannia Airways 737 to Palma back in 1980. I think 1981. Just whilst it's quiet, I'm just going to have a quick fiddle with the internet, so just bear with me. The stream should stay on. Okay. EasyJet that's crossed 2-3 right, and it's coming down. It's an A380 going to Dalaman. Airbus A320-200. It looks like the internet's still misbehaving. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to pause the channel just for a second, change the settings, and hopefully that will stop the drops. It won't be quite as smooth, but okay. I'm back. So I've dropped down to 30 frames a second. Hopefully we shouldn't get as many drops. This EasyJet off to Ibiza. It's been parked here for quite a while. Engines are off, so I'm guessing it's waiting for its slot. Yeah, I was looking at Starlink, to be honest. I don't know how expensive it would be, but I think it would cure a lot of my woes. Problem is, on a weekend you get a lot of people down here all using the same cell, so we're going to get problems. Because I know Simon Lowe's here as well, so he's going to be using the same connection as me. We're both streaming at the same time, so we're all fighting for the same bandwidth. It's like I said, EasyJet there has been parked up for some time. This Tui Max has just come in from Mahon, one of the Balearic Islands. Saw that thing that was going on at Palma Airport the other day. That looked pretty hectic. It sounds like the EasyJet's now got its engines turning. Not that you want to see that close up of that weed. So maybe it'll be going soon, I'm not quite sure. Must be quite frustrating for the passengers though, I think. Oh, I've got an EasyJet here that's just sneaking out to the right. So off to Krakow, another Max. How can it even be a Max? Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong plane. This is an A320. That's a Balaman. The Max is behind it, which is a Ryanair. I do need to bring hedge trimmers, you're right, Katie. It's like, every time I come, the weeds and the stuff seems to have grown like another foot. Absolutely crazy. We've got a few departures lined up now. So we've got the Ryanair that's just taxiing up, that's going out to Krakow. We've got the Dalaman service which is just lining up on 2-3 left, waiting for its clearance. And then like I said, we've got this Ibiza EasyJet A320 that's been sat there for quite some time. It looks like the Ryanair is absolutely a buzz. But anyway, here's the EasyJet. That cloud looks absolutely awful. And finally, the party plane off to Ibiza is on the move. Now, is it going to take off from here, or is it going to go back and do a bit of a backtrack? Oh, yep. going to be a late rotation, given the fact that it's just taken off from here. The EgyptAir has just landed as well from Qatar, one of my favourite liveries. Okay, here's the buzz. A380 the Tui, just coming from Pula. Okay, next out, another Ryanair going off to Valencia. A diverting A380, really? You're quite right, it's coming from Gatwick. Just on final now. So, two kings here today. Could be interesting where they're going to park this one up. I guess it's going to be on one of the remote stands and get coaches to offload the passengers. Do we know why it's diverted? Thunderstorms, okay. And hello Dennis, sorry I just missed you in the chat there. The excitement of the A380 arrival. Okay, we've got an EasyJet just on the roll. I'll swing over that quickly. Never a dull day at Manchester. I'd love to hear the conversation going on between ground and the... Yeah, I know what you're saying there, Yvonne. The clouds are sort of still very menacing, but we're dodging the rain so far. So we've got this above us, which looks pretty heavy. See the Turkish A321 holding at Tango 1 whilst something else comes in. This looks like it's coming on left. Just bear with me a second, let me just swing over. Different. There we go. Yep, this is coming in on our channel. This is coming in on 2-3 left, which is also very unusual. So it's definitely something very strange going on at the moment. I'm guessing maybe the A380 hadn't cleared, or there's something wrong with the runway, I'm not quite sure, but so getting an arrival on 2-3 left is pretty rare. Well, not rare, but it's unusual. So that's going to have to taxi back up here now, do a backtrack. Hold it down at the bottom, to be honest, but I don't think they do that often. Good afternoon, chaps. Rob and Thierry from Flight. Hope your trip was good, Rob. You enjoyed the trip down to Cape Town. And we've just had a go around as well. Couldn't see it, it's a very high go around, but it's the Ibiza service. Well, that's pretty obvious why it's done that if there's an aircraft on 2-3 left. It's all a bit of a mess. Don't say we don't bring you top-notch coverage with lots of drama. Hi Ali, hope you're well. Josh isn't with me today. He's missing all the fun and games though. Got a go around, we've got an A380 that diverted, and we've got a Jet 2 that's just coming up 05 right. There you go, that's just landed. Yes, quite. I can I know what you mean, flight. A lot of craziness today. Maybe the good old Seal song as well. This Jet 2's coming from Reyes. Got the Turkish A321 waiting patiently at the end of 2-3 left. I'm guessing now it will be giving it. Hi Roger. No chance. I'm not singing anything. I'd need a few beers before I did that. Okay, Turkish on the roll now. A380's sneaking off around the back there. Get unloaded by coach, which isn't going to be a very pleasant experience for those guys, considering how many passengers are on there. It's going to take a while. Seems to be lots of aircraft in the hold as well over Dane, so I'm guessing they're just the air traffic controllers are trying to sort things out, get things back into a sense of normality. Yes, we've got two Emirates. The second one arrived about 10 minutes ago, Roger. It's diverted from Gatwick. I believe it did 2 go-arounds down there due to weather, and it's come up here. The Emirates is due back to Gatwick 15:25. I'll definitely be here for that. I'm going to be here till about 5 o'clock tonight, so we should get that departure along with the traditional Manchester departure as well. Yeah, there's loads in the hold. I can see the Ibiza Jet 2 that did the go around, just establishing on the localizer now, and then behind that we've got the Tui. It's coming in from Lamezia Terme, spoken like a true Italian, and then behind that we have a air tanker A330 coming in from Parma. But there's two other aircraft that are in the hold at the minute. We've got an EasyJet from Sofia, currently whizzing round, and behind that we've got a Ryanair coming in from Verona. It's all fun and games. Whilst it's a little bit quiet, I'm just going to reboot one of the routers, so if things go a bit jittery, then sorry. Just see what happens. So this is the Jet 2 that did the go around a few minutes ago. And she's back safely, which is great. Bit of fun and game for the passengers. Those nice dark clouds are still hovering above us. Hello Dean, how you doing mate? Greetings all the way down to you in South Africa. Josh isn't with me today, he's at home with his mum, having a bit of a chill out time. I don't think he fancied coming out in the rain to be honest, but so far we've been lucky. Not seen much of the wet stuff, or the liquid sunshine as we call it here in Manchester. But you've missed quite a bit of action. But an A380 land that's diverted from Gatwick, then another aircraft landed on 2-3 left, and then a go around. So it's all been fun and games. This Tui's just landed as well. Okay, next arrival will be the air tanker A330 going from Palma. Flight time of about 2.5 hours. Looks like the aircraft is still holding. We've got a Tui in the hold from Reyes. We've got the Royal Jordanian, and it's like the EasyJet from Naples is also just about to enter the hold as well. Well, thanks Dean, that's very kind. I did ask Josh what he's going to do for me for Father's Day, and he said nothing. Which is typical, really. No breakfast in bed, no waiting on my hand and foot, just nothing. Bless him. I've got a flask of coffee, Greg, and I've got my lunch, which I haven't had a chance to eat yet. But apart from that, nothing really. I try not to eat too much during the day, and then sort of just have a big meal in the evening. I'm doing this 16/8 fasting thing at the moment, so I can get into my bikini for when we go on holiday at the end of July. There's a horrible thought for you all. I would love a bit of steak now, Dean, honestly. The weather has been so bad here this summer. We've only had 2 braais so far, which, considering my wife is South African, and I do love a good barbecue or braai, it's pretty poor. Here's the A330 air tanker coming in from Palma on lease to Jet2 over the summer. Okay, prop time. Let's get those emojis going in the chat. Logan Air, ATR 76 going to Newquay, down in Cornwall. Very good, Nick. Oh, what? Said in my best London stroke Essex accent. I do believe that the bad weather has actually passed us, and I can see pretty good stuff on the horizon now. Anyway, I'll shut up. Here's the prop. Okay, this is off to Paphos, A320 Neo. See Ryanair sneaking into the shot in the background there. Making the usual Ryanair racket with its reversers. Anyway, let's swing back and get the EasyJet. There she comes. Charging down 23 left. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Like all little kids around mum. Go on, mum, tell us a story. Just shows you the size comparison as well, doesn't it, really? Absolute beast. Hey Per, how you doing? Hope you're having a good afternoon. Next arrival is a Tui coming in from Reyes. It's not over Stockport yet, so I'll have some difficulty finding it. Time is the Emirates due out? It looks like it's almost ready to go there. Oh no, there's the loading thing still at the back, isn't it? I missed that. So it's still getting serviced. Cool, thank you for that, Sky Does Fun Fairs. I'll keep my eye out for the old Qatar. There's Tui that's just tracking around here. Off to Hurghada. It's a Max 8. Golf Tango uniform. Mike Zulu. Tums. Bit like the antacid things. I'm very jealous, Dean. Do like a nice bit of horse. Hope it'll be a great time with your family. There you go, you've got a 2 for there. 2 Tuis. 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, these clouds are pretty spectacular flight, I must say. As long as they're not dumping any rain on me, then I'm happy. I like the dramatic backdrop. I was hoping for a bit of rain, I'll be honest, because nice to have a few sort of spray takeoffs and spray landings, but I'll take dry weather any day of the week. Still keeping aircraft in the hold. I can see there's an EasyJet coming in from Malta. It's up there at the minute. quite a procession of aircraft coming in. We've got the Royal Jordanians just over Stockport. We've got an EasyJet A320 Neo from Naples. Then we've got 737-800 Ryanair coming in from Palma. And a Jet 2 coming in from... oh no, that's flying over actually, I beg your pardon. Can't read. Exactly. That would be the perfect scenario, wouldn't it? I think rain over the airport, dry over me, and loads of spray. It'd be absolutely awesome. Ah yes, thanks for that, Nick. You can see the A330. So there's quite a few aircraft in all the holds actually. And that's the Mersey hold. So I'm a bit further up, see there's any in the rosin. Right, hopefully this Tui might get out before the Royal Jordanian, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, it is going now. Typical. Well, I'm going to stay on this. Way more interesting. Okay, seeing EasyJet's just landed. Next in we have the Ryanair from Palma. Somewhere just coming in over Cheadle with us in a minute. That wind seems to be getting up. So I hope we're not going to get a massive storm now. We're on dual ops for about another 90 minutes or so. They switched to singles at 4 o'clock on a Saturday. The rarely seen Ryanair, indeed. Very privileged to see one of those today. Almost as rare as an EasyJet. And the A319s are the baby buses, Yvonne. This is an A320 going to Tenerife South. Oh, that's a very good question, Greg. I normally do a Tuesday or a Wednesday evening. Not quite sure which one yet. All depends on work. If I can get away from work early enough on a Tuesday, I'll come down then. But if not, then it'll have to be a Wednesday. So, like I say, the best thing to do is just keep your eye on my community page, or just check the channel for when I put up the next live stream. But it's generally a Tuesday or a Wednesday evening UK time, starting about 6 o'clock. I am toying with the idea of doing an early morning stream as well. So I'm usually up pretty early anyway, so if the weather looks good I might sort of pop down and do one at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to clash with Think Planes because I know they do quite a few early streams, but if I notice any gaps I might pop down and do that before I start work. And good afternoon, Paddy Spain. How are you? Welcome to the stream. It's been quite eventful so far. We've had a few goings on. We've got two A380s here at the minute. The second one was a Gatwick diversion. We've had a go around and we've had an arrival on 23 left. Let me have a little look, see what else we've got going in, because I could do the coffee. Oh, we've got the second air tanker coming in, so I'll definitely get that. And then I'll just have a quick coffee break. Okay, I can see the lights of the A330 in the distance. Bit of reverser action there. Okay, I'm just going to grab a quick swig of cafe from my trusty flask. Nescafe's finest. Manchester's open pretty much 24/7, Dennis, but they do tend to cut back massively on the overnight departures and arrivals. I mean, I live on the flight path, and I've heard stuff come over at like 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, coming in from places like Turkey and what have you. But you know, it's probably like one movement an hour, if that. The main sort of action happens between 6:15 in the morning and probably till about 8 or 9 at night. But you know, the airport is open 24/7, just for diversions or late running flights or what have you. I'm not going to capture this Ryanair because I've just got a handful, oh my hands are full with hot coffee at the minute. Don't really fancy that, throwing that over in my camera, so apologies for that. Right, whistle wet and flask stowed safely in the seat back holder. Trays returned to upright, so we are ready to rock and roll again. Put your seatbelts on and let's see what happens. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for the likes. I know there's another streamer on at the minute, Simon, who obviously will have about 5 million people watching him. So I do appreciate you guys sticking with me. Support is absolutely fantastic. So thanks for that, guys. Got a BizJet coming in on final. It's a little Cessna 650. Just coming over Cheadle, and that's come in from Dubrovnik. Got the gorgeous Air Transat A330 also taxiing out, going back to Toronto. It's an A330-200. So there's the, honestly there is a Cessna citation there, but the autofocus is struggling. There we go. So I'm hoping we'll get the arrival of this and then swing straight over to the A330-200. There's the Air Transat. Yet another Ryanair. That's a great looking plane. Nice waft of aviation fuel then as well. The wind direction seems to have changed. And let's get some A330 action. Get those speakers turned up. Should be loud. Wowee. Certainly blew the cobwebs away. There she goes, just between the trees. That was great. Absolutely rumbled past. Yeah, can't beat the old A330 flight. It's absolutely amazing. The wookie noise when it sort of spools up, and then the roar and the whine as it goes past. It's just it's perfect. I believe you guys are streaming tomorrow evening. So anybody in the channel who's not come across the guys from Flight yet, check them out. They're another absolutely fantastic streamers from Manchester, Thierry and Rob. Great videography and great commentary as well. It's very entertaining. Definitely one of my favourites here. So please do check them out. This Jet 2's pinned parked there for a little while, just waiting for a stand. The whole airport seems to have come to a stand still at the minute. Haha. But yes, it's all very quiet, suspiciously quiet, I might add. Is there anything going on in the hold? Hold seems to have cleared. Got Tui coming in on final from Enfida. Right, Ryanair is now lined up. We haven't seen a Ryanair yet, so hope you enjoyed this one. off to Gran Canaria, Las Palmas Airport, 737 MAX 8-200, flight FR2583. Sorry about that, that was terrible. I'll keep my eye out for the air fungus. That's another A330, so that'll be pretty spectacular, hopefully. Ooh, 757 on final. Coming in from Mahon, my lovely Mahon. No worries, Donna. Thanks so much for joining us in the stream again today. Great to see you. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your weekend as well. See you on the next one. Next departure is the 737-800 Tui going to Gran Canaria. Golf Tango Uniform Kilo Victor. Just ready to blast off any moment. And I can see the Aer Lingus A330 just making its way through the Terminal 2 taxiways. So the 380 is all closed up, and I can see the tug. So Our Majesty will be pushing back very soon, I would think. Just sort of zoom out a bit, you can probably just still make out the tail. Well, thanks. But there's the other Emirates A380, which I believe has got an estimated time of departure of about half an hour's time. But this bad boy should be pushing back any second. I can see the airlings as well. Sorry, I was just adjusting my phone then. Back. So this is the JFK. Golf Echo India Delta Yankee. This aircraft is 15 years old. And the Beast is also pushing back, so a bit of heavy action coming up. Oh, see you, Greg. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate the support. Hope to see you in the next one. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Okie dokie, here we go. That was awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Unlike those trees. There's His Royal Majesty. Just lapping up the attention before he makes his stately departure back to Dubai. Yeah, that airliness was a beast, wasn't it? That roar as it went past, straight through my looks like there's some kind of runway inspection going on. Guess up before the beast departs. Oh no, it's turning off now. Done a U-turn. Oh, okay. Ooh, he's brave, isn't he? Getting out. Was it like the pilot throwing a 50p out of the window or something? Yep, it's all fine. Close your door properly. Just having a quick shoot down 2-3 left. V1. Rotate. Yeah, I would absolutely love to go in one of those ops cars down the runway. So if anybody from Manchester Airport operations staff is watching, I'd be extremely grateful if you could arrange something. I know it's highly unlikely, but if you don't ask. Yeah, we need some really bad weather, don't we? Down south, get a 747 in or something. That would be fantastic. Still today, folks. I've no idea why it's particularly. That they might be doing some maintenance on the cell towers around here, so it could be reduced capacity or something. But it's incredibly annoying when I've got two sims, so in theory the cell strength should be pretty strong, but not today. Oh yeah, that'd be hilarious, wouldn't it, Yvonne? I'd love to have a go at that myself. Always reminds me of the film Airplane, when the guy's sort of marshalling that 747 and then directs him straight into the terminal building. Oh, hi Cassandra. I'm hoping to be here till about 5 o'clock, battery and weather permitting. So if your door is on time, then there's every chance that we'll get it for you. That's got to be one of the funniest films ever made, Yvonne, I think. Even now, I mean, I must have seen it probably 100 times, I reckon. And there's still bits in there that I haven't seen before. Such a clever, clever film. And Don't Call Me Shirley. Otto the pilot as well, yeah. Oh, classic. So this is the first of 2 A380 departures this afternoon. This is the normal Manchester to Dubai service, albeit a little bit late. And then a little bit later on we should get the one that diverted from Gatwick on a repositioning flight back down to Gatwick, funnily enough. Well, I don't know where that went. Must have been at a very low takeoff trajectory, or it's gone straight left. Oh, there we go. Hiding behind the trees. Absolutely, Al. Brilliant. Baseball bats, hammers. Fantastic. And the girl that's on the stretcher, and then they take her sort of the drip out, and her face goes into that sort of weird look thing where she's sucking her cheeks in. Absolutely brilliant. Cool. Thank you for that, Sky Does Fun Fairs. I will keep my eye out for the Qatar A350 1000. That should be pretty spectacular as well. Oh yeah, the old lady doing jive as well. Oh, I could talk for hours about that film. You're quite right, Pa. Marvellous engineering feat. Just seems to like glide into the air almost. And there she goes. Just in time for me to swing for the Pegasus. And I can see very nice artistic plant shot there, sorry about that. Out of the way. See the Saudi. Hello Miss Wolves, how are you? Nice to have you in the chat. Hope you're well. Just had the A380 departure. We've got the Saudi Dreamliner taxiing out, and we've also got the Qatari due to go any sec. Well, thanks chaps. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat. Hope you enjoy your lunch. Afternoon or evening. Always great, very entertaining. It's camera work, so just pop over and those guys. And good afternoon to Sharon C as well. Welcome along. Just can't believe how wrong they got the forecast today. When I looked at it this morning, it was 90% chance of rain, thunderstorms. Looked really, really miserable. It took me half an hour to set my tent up, and thankfully I've not needed it yet. Yes, I probably a little bit politically incorrect these days, but that was different times in those days. Oh, it's coming down for a shorter departure. No, I know he won. That's what I thought. Play it safe, because otherwise I would get absolutely drowned. But looking around me, I can't see much in the way of anything horrible at the minute. Plenty of cloud, but nothing, nothing too rain like. We've got the EgyptAir coming across as well. Yeah, I've got that, thanks Sky. You can see it just behind the, it's just there behind the Saudi. So got two great liveries departing very soon. So we've actually got three aircraft waiting for departure. Saudi Dreamliner, KLM E190, and then the EgyptAir behind that. It's like they're all sort of sat there going, "Oh no, after you," all being very polite. Or am I just being a bit mad? Here's the Tui Dreamliner coming in from Palma. And good afternoon to Andrew R. How are you, sir? Hope you're well. Ooh, nice little bit of smoke there. Those engines are incredible. Right. KLM, off to Amsterdam. And the next one out is the EgyptAir. Oh, and thank you so much, Yvonne, being very generous again. Got 5 gifted memberships there, so if you just received one from Yvonne, please do say thank you in the chat. And your support, as always, Yvonne, is very, very greatly received and appreciated. The mod with the most, or the hostess with the mostest. Oh, and I think I can hear rain. So it just shows what I know about weather forecasting, doesn't it? So if you have just got some memberships, then you've now got access to the drones and planes emoji set. lovingly crafted by my good self. I'm not artistic at all, so sort of best I can do at the minute. Oh wow, thanks Al, a $9.99 super chat. That's very very generous of you as well, thanks so much. Streaming isn't a cheap hobby, shall we say, so that's very much appreciated, thank you sir. Okie dokie, here's the EgyptAir. Back to Cairo. Absolutely fantastic livery, one of my favourites. Especially with the sunglasses. Ooh, it's starting to hammer it down now as well. Which means a bit of spray action, hopefully. As long as my gear stays dry, which it should do. If you're hearing any static noise in the background, that is not anything to do with the audio, it's actually the rain. Oh, and look who's just popped over to say hello as well. It's the Qatari. Just bringing my gear in a little bit, so it's a little bit exposed. Right, so this little shower, which hopefully is only a shower, should make things a little bit more spectacular. Yeah, it's fantastic, that livery. It's just, everything's just right about it. What a great lineup there. Dreamliner and an A350 1000 series. Such a shame those trees are there. Right, Tui is going first. Yep, the rain is well and truly here, Liam. Looks like I might have to stay here all night. Don't fancy packing my gear up in this just yet. The 737-800 is off to Mahon. The aircraft itself is 12 years old. Golf Tango Alpha Whiskey Hotel. Got 2XL Aviation, a 737-300, just coming in on final. Oh, it's actually just about to touch down. Let me see if we can grab it. There we go. This is coming from Gatwick. But you can see how murky it's got out there now. Oh, that's what we've come for. Awesome. Right, hopefully the Tui will be on the roll any minute, and then we've got the Qatari straight after. It's A350 time. Now, do be brave and try and pan zoomed in, or go safe and zoom out a bit. Hello, I'm Imam Travels. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're well. Just in time for the Qatari departure. It's rather miserable here at Manchester now. Straight after me saying there was no rain in sight. Should have kept my mouth closed, I think. It'll just be a short, sharp shower for about 3 hours, in typical Manchester fashion. Okay, here we go, people. A350. Get those speakers turned up. Wowee. And a pretty short rotation, to be honest. Okie dokie, EasyJet next out. But that whine as it went past there was just, oh, awesome. So this little EasyJet A320 Neo going to Hurghada. Plane itself is only 4 years old. Golf uniform Zulu Lima Lima. It's absolutely persisting down here. Moving some of my gear around because it's getting covered a little bit in rain, which is not good. Computers don't like rain. No, this is the this is an A320. It's the A319 that's the baby bussy one. It's a little bit smaller. Okay, here we go. Look at that spray. Wowee. Nice bit of jet wash. Afternoon, Sarah Jane. Hope you're well. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back I should say. Got a nice bit of spray action going on at the minute. Next departure will be this Ryanair, which is there, not the EasyJet. 36 in Tenerife, not jealous at all. It's 36 here as well, but 36 Fahrenheit. It's a bit tame on the spray, wasn't it? Very disappointing Jet 2. Expected a bit more kickback. Good afternoon, cyclist. How are you doing? Yes, the weather is somewhat different than this morning. I caught some of Arek's show and it was very, very nice, the weather. Well, Manchester nice anyway. Next out we've got the EasyJet A320-200 Golf Echo Zulu Tango Golf, 15 years old, going to Enfida. But let me just see if I can grab the Jet 2 that's just coming in with creating a right mess. Oh, look at that. That's what we want. Wow-wee. That was pretty spectacular. Okay. I think the Jet 2 is going to get a little bit of a wash once this EasyJet spools up. There's another Ryanair coming in a moment. They're usually good value for a bit of spray action, so I may focus on that in a sec. Yeah, you're quite right there, James. They've got a real mishmash of liveries at the minute, haven't they? I still prefer the silver and red jet2.com one, especially on the 757. Right, I can see the Ryanair just in the distance. And of course, as soon as I zoom in on it, the EasyJet decides to give the Jet 2 a wash. I will go back to the Ryanair in a second. Right, here's the Ryanair. Somewhere, there we go. Oh yes, thank you boys, or girls. Look at that, didn't disappoint. Absolute wall of water there. Wonderful stuff. Thank you, Ryanair. Okie dokie. Fresh from a wash, we have the Jet 2. Looks like my flight radar has just decided to bomb out because my battery's run out of my phone. That's why. No worries. So our next departure is this Jet 2 A321 Neo, Golf Sierra Uniform November Echo, one of Jet 2's newer A321s, registered in October 2023. The rain has eased off again now. It still looks a bit murky up there, so I'm sure there'll be other showers. Sun Express just coming in from Antalya in the background there, so let's just do a bit of spray cam. Oh, nice, Roger. That sounds a good Saturday afternoon idea. Fish and chips and a few drinks. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for being in the chat, and hope to see you again soon. And the rain's coming back. So as soon as I say it stops, it comes back again. Yeah, you can see the A380. Thank you for that, Liam's buddy. It's just behind the old control tower there. It is EasyJet, but don't often see the A380 sort of getting pushed back in that direction. Just need to chop those stalks out in front of me. Just had an EasyJet land as well by the look of it. Very disappointing EasyJet. A mere secondary reverse thrust there. You need to learn from the Ryanair boys. Okie dokie, I'll keep my eye out for the Jet 2 as well. No, not yet, Sarah. Had a little bit of rain. They did forecast some thunder, but I've not heard or seen any of it yet. But there are some pretty menacing clouds up there. Like this one here that's lurking. I'm expecting to get a complete dump of water in a minute. Oh, there we go, it's more like it. Lovely bit of runway clear in there. And good afternoon to Dale, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. We're just waiting for a diverted A380 to taxi over. You can see it's just there. Bit of a standoff with the other aircraft that's taxiing down there. And I'm not going to lie, it is pretty cold now. The rain seems to have dropped the temperature a few degrees. Yes, I'll still be here at 4:40, another hour. I'm planning to be here till about 5 o'clock. So yeah, I'll still be here for that, hopefully. Unless the heavens absolutely open. Looks like there's some kind of standoff going on there between the A380 and the little EasyJet. Well, no, he's not actually, so it's a Jet 2. Well, even not, sorry, it's the Sun Express. They are actually nose to nose, which isn't the great situation. So I don't know what they're going to do here. One of them's going to have to move. It's an air traffic controller's worst nightmare, having two aircraft straight opposite each other. So obviously they can't really reverse. Go on, lads. So EasyJet, that's how you do a spray landing. Meanwhile, back at this mess. Okay. So my tent is starting to collapse because I'm just holding it back at the moment. I'm just getting a bit worried that things are going to start flowing over, so just bear with me. Sorry about the camera. Feeling this is going to get a bit nasty. Certainly do without the camera gear getting wet. I'm just going to have to lift up the camera and move it in a little bit. Excuse me for a minute. I'm getting soaked. Yeah, it's the wind that's doing the damage at the moment. One of the spokes has gone on the umbrella. That's not good. I may have to think about calling it a day in a sec, because if it gets any worse, my gear's going to get wet. Sorry, I know the tripod's not level, hang on. Bit of live drama for you. This is a nightmare. Sorry, I know the camera is completely skew at the minute. So we'll sort that out. Sort of. That's not a bad shout, Psycho List. It's just crazy at the minute, but I'm hoping it might pass. I mean, everything's still protected, so I'm not too concerned at the moment, but that could change very quickly. Okay, we've got a departure here, so we can get this. So I'm sort of doing this one-handed while holding the umbrella at the minute. Sorry, I know it's not quite set up properly. Don't worry, the runway at Manchester hasn't suddenly gone downhill. Just do it, stop raining for a few minutes while I sort all this out, and then be alright. I think I might have to look for a stronger umbrella, to be honest. This one was relatively cheap. So see if I've got any with a better sort of arm structure. Just noticed that one of the arms has come right out actually. Just bear with me a second. That's a bit better. Right, it's all go at Manchester Airport. So this is the Gatwick diversion now. The good old A380. Get a bit of water on my head. I think the head's starting to leak now. Ah, dearie me. I'm going to probably get this departure and then call it a day. Because that rain is not getting any lighter. So anyway, here she goes, hopefully. Like I say, apologies for the camera angle not being quite right. Wowee, that was pretty impressive. And I'm just seeing focus back a bit so you can see my tent here with the water absolutely tipping down inside. So this isn't great, everything's getting very wet now. So unfortunately guys, I'm going to have to call it a day. I'm going to sort of like just turn everything off. And oh my word, see what happens. So I've just had a massive downpour of rain on the umbrella. But I'm going to hang around for 5 or 10 minutes, just put some plastic bags over my gear, see if it lightens up. If it doesn't, then I won't be back online. So just check back in about 10 or 15 minutes, and then if, like I say, if I'm not about, then I've started packing up. It does look a bit brighter over in the distance, I must say, but it is getting rather wet as well. Okay guys, so like I say, I may be back, but if not, thank you so much for watching the channel. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being an awesome mod as usual, Yvonne, and thanks for the donations. Thanks to the super chat, Al. Thanks for all the call outs, Nick and Liam, and Sky does fun fairs, and just generally thanks to everybody for watching. Really, we will be back. Oh, hang on a second, just feel like it's easing off a little bit, but no, anyway, give me 5 or 10 minutes. If I'm not back, then I will see you on the next stream. Thanks guys, see you soon. Cheers.